Now, let's talk about encouraging self reliance. Now, don't get me wrong, this is my personal opinion. I'm not saying whatever Kemi said in the UK a few days ago was right or wrong. I'm just saying let's look at the other side of the conversation and look at self reliance, especially for mild mental health challenges. Challenges like mild depressions, challenges like insomnia. Yeah, mild insomnia, challenges like anxiety, right? Let's look at how we can actually stand up for ourselves and not belittle ourselves or victimize ourselves because we have been diagnosed. Some people actually self diagnose themselves, right? Because we have been diagnosed, and many of these diagnoses are stereotypical. Okay, yeah, I have anxiety, and so I'm not going to work. I'm not going to support myself. I'm going to live and depend on the government. I have anxiety, so I can't keep friends. I can't stay with people. I can't only what I think, only my own words should be heard. I can't listen to people. I can't perform beyond what I feel I should, because I have, those kind of statements, those kind of beliefs limit your capabilities. Anyways, let me not digress too much. So let's talk about self-reliance. In the Maori language, there is a context that speaks to autonomy. It speaks to independence. It speaks to self-determination. It's about standing on your own strength, and even when the odds are stacked against you, you stand for yourself. You show up for yourself. You show up in that career for yourself. You show up in that relationship for yourself. You show up being that human, being that person, being that being for yourself. You wake up in the morning with a purpose for yourself, right? Some argue that welfare systems, generally globally, while well intentioned, can sometimes undermine showing up for yourself, right? For instance, it's even a different scope, when you live in low income countries versus high income countries, first world versus third world, totally, totally stark difference. Do you understand me? So where there are welfare systems, like in first world countries where there are welfare systems, you can depend on government for some kind of support. That we see a lot of these things. Then you can say, okay, fine, I won't show up for myself. I don't have to get a career. I don't have to go to school. I don't have to start a business. I don't have to be something for myself because the government will take care of me. But then, if you are in a third world country, you do not really have that option. You do not really have that confidence to say, okay, you won't stand up for yourself because some government will support you. No, in a country like Nigeria, you will just die. You will not just exist because no government will support you. And I know of many other African countries too. So now, by labeling people as permanently unwell, right, or unfit for work, we risk trapping them in cycles of dependency. And not just about labeling people, even labeling yourself.